Kal Halal Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash, the one to Master, tell me his truth. Revelation 13:16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. So this was an interesting little video that I've seen on how everyone's banks can just do something really quite severe, just change the rules on you, and people have no choice on the matter itself. So let's just take a listen to what happened in the UK.
They titled, "Executing a Bail-in be used to keep that £10,000 cap on savings accounts?" I'm not sure, but we have a little bit of a deep rabbit hole to dive down today, because it's not just the UK coming out literally hours ago talking about this savings cap. We also have Thailand citizens are waking up to frozen bank accounts. Believe it or not, literally overnight, we can see that 3 million bank accounts have been frozen in Thailand, with daily transfer limits of 50,000 to 200,000 Taiwanese baht. Okay, so this is huge. This isn't just a European or a Western thing. We need to start breaking down this new Bank of England digital money cap that I think is the most horrifying thing I've ever seen since I've been following this news of central bank digital currencies being rolled out all around the world. So let's read this straight from the horse's mouth. We can see we propose a limit of between £10,000 and £20,000 per individual as the appropriate balance between managing risks and supporting wide usability of the digital pound. Bit strange. A limit of £10,000 would mean that 3/4 of people could receive their pay in digital pounds, as well as holding pre-existing balances in the same account, while a £20,000 limit would allow almost everyone to use digital pounds for day-to-day transactions. So this was said by a Bank of England employee. And everybody's talking about this right now because all of a sudden the world seems to be waking up to the fact that things aren't right. Now, again, I'm going to be really careful with how I frame this, but we always warn you on this channel that a really good bureaucrat or a tyrannical government will never let a crisis go to waste. And I find it awfully suspicious that while we have the biggest...
Have you heard about Taya? Taya is a financial solution.
And I find it awfully suspicious that while we have the biggest, let's call this a peaceful protest and showing of democracy in Britain with 3 million people on the streets, we now have the Bank of England coming out talking about savings caps. Let's read a little bit more about this in a different article. Crypto groups hit out at the Bank of England plan to limit stablecoin ownership. Again, just
like that, money in your so-called bank account could be converted to a digital pound, and then you have restrictions on how that money can be used and maximums enforced on you. So real simple on how they can introduce that mark of the beast, how you have the beast system set up to restrict, and ultimately people can have to take that MOTB if they want to transact in this place.